Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Honorable Marvin Coop Show with me, Chef Marv. No lie, I'm that guy. And this is all Steelers. Steeler Nation, the best nation, the only nation. I got my little sis, Dev. I butchered her name in a few episodes, y'all. Forgive me.
No, you're good.
And my man right here, the first no big deal artist, no big deal Cam the Loyalist. What's up, brother?
What up? I'm happy to be back on the show.
I'm glad to have y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for joining in. So, as y'all know, take notes, grab a pen. So, as y'all know, this is Steelers fans right here, Steelers fans only. So, what did y'all think of the Jaguars and Steelers preseason game one? Like, who wants to go first?
It don't matter.
Well, I'll go ahead and start us off.
Hmm.
I mean, obviously, we beat the Jaguars 31-25. Skylar Thompson, he did his thing. And honestly, I was really
Who?
surprised,
So,
first year on a new team, always a backup with the Dolphins, but he balled the hell out for us. Only had 8 incompletions, 233 yards, 3 touchdowns. We only allowed 2 sacks.
that was
Yeah. My
especially
boy
against.
Darnell Washington finally got himself a touchdown.
Right.
But yeah, I loved what I saw from the offense, especially because I mean, again, Skylar Thompson, his first year on a new team, young guy, just showed that he can probably have a spot on this team as a good backup.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be a it's gonna be a challenge to see because if Skylar Thompson keeps performing, say if he performs the whole preseason, and we don't see, I mean, the man that we drafted, Howard,
It's
it's
not
like,
looking
oh,
too good. It ain't
like I
looking
know
too
everybody talks about like, oh, preseason, no one really cares about preseason. Well, preseason is actually a big deal, especially for rookies trying to make the team and
Exactly.
just trying to make the roster in general. And if
Mhm.
people make their names in preseason, well, fans are gonna start liking them. They're gonna want to see them around more, even if it
Mhm.
is on the bench. But it's like you gain that trust with your fans. Like, look, this is what
Right.
I could do with the offense and stuff like that. But it was definitely good seeing the offense flow. I mean,
Yes.
that's one of our biggest struggles throughout the last couple of years since we've lost Ben. Was like we cannot
Mhm.
score the ball. Like we're relying on Chris Boswell to make 5 field goals and our defense to shut a team down every game, and it's not
Yes.
going to get it done. So I mean, it was cool to see just the offense flowing. I mean, even Mason Rudolph, one incomplete pass in
Yeah.
his 2 good drives that he had. Like it was very reassuring. And I just thought that the offense looked pretty good, but it's not to overreact because it is preseason. They're not going up against, the starters and stuff. But it's good to see that, you're rolling with the people that you're rolling with. So
Exactly.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, we all know that Will Howard is hurt. I don't even think he'll see the preseason.
right.
But
Yeah.
Thompson, man, I've always been impressed. Got to remember, he held down a Dolphins team in the playoffs at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I feel like he can be a solid number two, and I feel like Mason should probably watch out. He could take that number two spot. But as you said too, Dev, this is really a job for like backups. Who's gonna be the
Mm-hmm.
backup? Who's not gonna get cut? Who's can make the final cut? It ain't really about oh man, this is now nobody gonna take this job. No, this is about who's gonna be number twos and all this stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this backup offensive line look better than the starters. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like Tommy, you better talk to somebody and look into this man because I'm like, okay, this
I
is it
agree.
right
I
here.
agree.
And I was impressed with the defense a little bit as well too. I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
so who do y'all feel like we should really watch for? Like, who's on your radar?
Mm.
Um, First I gotta say Roman Wilson because I mean we drafted him last year, but obviously he didn't get to really play with his injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a lot of people are like, okay, what is he gonna do for us? What can he do for us?
Yeah,
And I think
Mm.
that's like kind of important because
there.
not only because it's gonna be his first year that we're gonna actually see him, but I mean, we got Aaron Rodgers, and you know what Aaron Rodgers can do with
Mm-hmm.
like wide receivers. I feel like he just brings the best out of people, the people he
Mm.
plays with. So I feel like he can help him, grow and make a name for himself. But then also Washington, man, that's a big boy.
Yes, it
That's a
is.
big boy, and I think people are actually because like I know some videos are like kind of like going viral on like
Mm-hmm.
X and Instagram about how big he is and stuff. And I'm like, man, we had him last year. We couldn't really make things work with him last year. Couldn't really get him the ball as much.
Yeah.
But I feel like with Aaron Rodgers and the tight ends that we have on the team this year, I feel like we're definitely going to be running those double tight sets, and I think he's going to be key for us in the red zone. Just a lot of offensive weapons. We just got to learn how to use them.
What you think, Cam?
Yeah, I mean, I've saw some notable guys on defense making some impact. I mean, obviously our late round pick Carson Bruner led the team in total tackles. You love to see that. Sebastian Castro got in there. Definitely going to be watching close on those two. Also, Rock Taylor as well, man. Two
I
catches, 38 yards.
told
I'd love
him.
to see that.
I'm telling you something about the Memphis boys, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, it's something about the Memphis boys, man. And
Mm,
that's Calvin's boy.
yeah.
That's Calvin's homie, man. So he brought him here for a reason. So I'm hoping that he can find his way in the lineup somewhere because he has hell of speed. And
Mhm.
Mm,
he's an excellent route runner too. But
yeah.
you know who I'm going with. I've been preaching this. If y'all haven't been watching the videos, my man Sawyer,
Mm,
trying to tell y'all, man, listen, if we can work him in that linebacker unit
Mhm.
and get him ready for the edge later in his career, and he can stay healthy, he gonna be solid, man.
mm.
Right.
He could be solid. I feel like our defense, this 2025 defense, can rewrite history. I'm not gonna lie
Facts.
to you. I feel like we can definitely make something happen with our defense.
Mm.
But we got to stay healthy.
We got to
That's the
stay
thing.
healthy. You are
Yep.
absolutely right.
We got to stay healthy.
So what's with Hayward wanting to raise? Now Hayward wants some money. What should we do, y'all?
Hey, they were asking that on TikTok Live today, and I was like, man, that like when I saw that pop up on my like Instagram, I was like, ain't no way this is real,
Mm,
Yes.
bro.
yeah.
But I get it. You know,
Hmm.
you you've been great for us. You were great last year, especially when people called you old and
Hmm.
washed up.
It's
But
crazy.
I mean, like we just sign him damn near last year, and he wants to
Exactly.
like top notch. Like I get it, you're trying to get what you're worth, but it's just like, do you want to be here to end your career or not?
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
you know how the
Exactly.
business be. And at this point, if he's just gonna sit out, like he said, until he get a new contract, like if I'm the Steelers, me personally, I love Hayward. I love that what he's done for his career here at the Steelers. Like, just loved him. He's been
Hmm.
great for us. But I just, honestly, I just trade him. Not to even sound
Uh,
bad, but it's like you
no,
might be get something nice worth it, like for him. And he
yeah,
is old, but I know he can still get the job done. I mean, he proved that last year. But it's just like, how much more do you want, man? like,
exactly.
like I don't know. It's just it's kind of tough, but it's at the end of the day, it's business. So
Hmm.
I want him around, but can we keep him around? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's tough.
Go ahead. Go ahead. This is
Mm.
Oh man.
go ahead, Cam. What you think?
Shit. I mean, obviously, I'm hoping that he stays a Steeler for life because he's been with us since like 2011.
Mhm.
But I mean, if we can't get anything done with him, I mean, we could probably get like a later round pick for him because I mean, again, he's so good, but he's also so old.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'll see where the chips fall, man.
But I do gotta say, like I don't want it to be like a pick and straight where we don't get nothing really from them.
Man, I think we was just trying to get Pickens out our locker room.
But
Mm.
I just feel like you can get them out, but still get something back.
Exactly. Yeah, just don't be like, here,
Yeah,
damn,
here, take
take,
them.
yeah, come on now.
Like what? Like,
We
do
could
y'all
have got
think it
something.
through, or do y'all just get like a trade and then be like, oh yep, it'll get him out of our locker room? Like that was just, I just don't agree with that trade, but it
I
is what
f
it is.
yeah, I feel like we shot ourselves in the foot for that.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
I don't know.
Mm.
Now, if he gets over there and lay an egg, then I'd be happy. Like, all right, cool. I don't wish that on him, but like, all right, he break a leg. I'm like, oh, cool. All right,
Oh
well, no, I'm
no.
just playing. No, I'm just playing. I'm just, I'm just
I
playing.
wish
My
I
fault.
wish everybody the best, but
Yeah,
I do
me
gotta
too.
say,
Me
like
too.
when
Mm.
wide receivers leave the Steelers, they usually don't
Yeah,
pick up
they
where they
don't do
left off.
nothing. Yeah, I think the only one that
So
really was Plexico, and who won that Super Bowl with the Giants.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
then he brought a gun in the club like a dummy.
Yep.
My honest opinion on this Cam Heyward situation is this: we drafted Harmon, right?
Mhm.
Hmm.
Feel like it's gonna be a stud.
Yep,
Yep.
I agree.
So, yeah, Dave, you didn't know me in the summer, but me and Cam did a show. I
Okay.
was willing to let TJ walk. I was like, hey, we got
Mm.
Sawyer. But
Nah.
I know, but here's the
Oh no,
thing.
Marv.
If
Oh
they're
no.
gonna treat us like that, I'm be like, hey, y'all can go. If y'all want to sit out, not be a part of the culture, and we are in must win now mode. If
Yeah.
you don't want to be a part of that, then hey, keep
Yeah.
it moving. And on top of that, I was willing to trade Watt for maybe a top 5 pick because I know a couple defensive players that's coming out next year that we could be like, bam,
Mm.
we could
But TJ's
snag.
been so great for us,
He
man. Like
has, he has,
like
and don't
I'm
get
talking
me wrong,
about defensive player of the year, man. You can't let a defensive
facts,
player of the year walk
facts.
like that.
I get you, and don't get me wrong. In the dark by myself, when I found out he resigned, I was like, all right. I know I talked that little shit, but I was like, all right, cool. He can stay with us now. But and then when we traded Fitz, I was like, here we go again. We could have got some like top notch for him. I
Yeah.
mean, but now what y'all gonna do with the big play? He
Hmm.
hurt, and now he hurt. So Ramsey and Porter.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could put Ramsey in the safety spot. He's a perfect size for it.
I feel like we can throw him anywhere. He's very
Mhm.
versatile, which makes him dangerous because if we need him at one position, we can put him there. Say if injuries come up, we need
Yeah.
him at another place, we can put him there.
Yeah, I saw you get that pick with him earlier on the 2 point. I was like,
Mm.
yeah, he would be a good slot. But then
Yeah.
again, we gonna need him for something like we gonna need him everywhere. So I
Yeah.
get it. I get that part.
Yeah.
So next, I think Saturday is the
Mm-hmm.
Bucks, and I think they said they're planning on playing them starters.
Mm-hmm.
So who y'all gonna look for in this one, and what you think the outcome gonna be?
Mm.
You can go first.
Uh, I mean, I'm hoping to see some. You saying we're playing our starters?
I think they did plan. They plan on playing the starters in the
Yeah,
week 2
for
matchup.
us.
Hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping I can see Aaron Rodgers do something good. See guys like Calvin Austin, DK Metcalf, um, Roman Wilson. I'm excited to see them. Hopefully we can get the dub, but I could see Tampa Bay getting the win too because that offense, man.
Yeah, I mean, I know Tampa got a good offense, but that makes me even more like excited to see what our defense could do against them if we do
Yeah.
start our defense
Mhm.
because I mean we got pieces from the linemen to the DBs. Like we look good on paper, but how we come together on the field is what really matters. So I really want to see how it looks.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
So
But
I'm very interested.
here's what's gonna worry me about Rodgers because he's so fragile. And we know he's like, he had good numbers last year, don't get me wrong, but he's still off that Achilles, and that worries me.
Hmm.
Do y'all think we should save him for week 1 and not even play him this preseason? Or you think you should let him get in there and get a few reps in?
Well, it's tough because you're on a new team,
Yeah.
so you know what you want to make sure you guys close and together when it comes to like week one, because that's the real deal. Like it
Sure.
matters.
Yeah.
So I know everybody comes out like a little rusty, takes a couple weeks for everybody to get in, but I mean, I would want to see, even if it's a drive, but then I also know that he is old. You don't want to risk no injury, so it's kind of tough.
It
Like
is.
as bad as I want to see it, I'm just like I'll be patient and wait for when it matters. But then when it matters, like, are we gonna start off slow because you didn't play in the preseason? Like that's what I
It's,
wouldn't want, you know.
that's yeah,
So
it's mixed emotions everywhere. Oh
right,
man.
Yeah.
I let Coach Tomlin uh decide that.
I agree. I agree. I just like just torn between it. I'm like, I don't know, should we save him?
Mm.
Because we have me and Cam went through the schedule, crazy defenses we playing this year.
hmm
And our division alone with Miles over there in Cleveland and Trey
Baltimore,
Hickerson and what they're gonna do. Baltimore beefing up their defense. We
man.
got defenses like the Bills this year. We got the Jets week one.
hmm
Like I said, it really just worries me that like
Mm.
we're gonna need him and stuff like that. So that's what I was like, it, can he survive a full season with us? That's what is the
Mm.
big question. So
hmm
it worries me a little bit, man. So I'm hoping like keep him in maybe a few plays, see what he can do,
Mm.
and just work with him like nah, not no preseason, just practice. You
Yeah.
know, that's why we practice, y'all. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
hey,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we practice. So, how do y'all like the team so far? Do you feel like we should try to get another receiver, or you think we should just rock out with Roman and Calvin and see what Woods can do?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind another receiver, but I mean, we was doing good last night on off not last night, I mean Saturday on offense. But
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I mean, we could probably go after another one, but yeah. I think we're okay.
yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to lose something just for just to gain another wide receiver too.
Yeah.
Like I know Scary Terry was uh he's on a like he's being talked about and people are like, oh my gosh, what if the Steelers pull it off? Like I wouldn't mind that, but I also don't want to lose someone big for him. Depending on I mean who it is, but like I don't know. Like the whole Ramsey trade, like I got mixed emotions about it because I'm like, yeah, I know we gained, two good players, but we also lost Minka. Like
Yeah.
it's tough. We can only time can only tell to see if that trade was really good or not. But I
Yeah.
mean, I like the wide receivers we got. Like I said earlier, I feel like Aaron Rodgers can really bring the best out of people, and we have
Mm.
a young wide receiver core, so I think they're just gonna want to learn and uh, just want to play with Aaron Rodgers and just get feedback from him. And I just think that he's just gonna really bring the best out of our wide receiver group and tight end group. So I'm honestly, you know, cool with who we have right now. If we get down the road in the season and our wide receivers aren't producing, then it's gonna be like, oh shoot, maybe we should have got another wide receiver. But I mean, right now and even in the preseason, like I was pretty content with how they were just running running their routes and catching.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, three tight ends, good receivers, man. I think we could get away with making Johnu a slot. He is, a receiver size. Still got Darnell, Pat. I don't never,
Mm-hmm.
take nothing from Pat. Pat is like the top 10 tight end in my opinion. And like you just said, you said the $1 million words. Aaron can really produce receivers. Hell, we didn't know who Jordy Nelson was. But I feel like he could probably do that with Roman. He can do that with Calvin.
Yep.
I heard that we did call Scary Terry's agent,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, mm, who y'all talking about though?
Yeah.
Who's in the mix?
Exactly. Like who you
Who's
gonna
in
give
the
up?
mix? And another partner of mine that I work with, he was saying maybe Highsmith. I was like, no to the no to the no. But he was like, then me and him got into it. He's like, you was willing to give up why? I was like, yeah, I was mad. I've calmed down though. I was like, but Highsmith is on the rise, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
No,
would
definitely.
I
He's
would
just
not
getting better
want to,
every year.
if you can like throw some picks,
Mm.
yeah. But I feel like we should stick with the receivers that we have because they are our future. Like Rock, Calvin, Roman, and
Hmm.
even Scotty, man. I know Scotty been around for a minute, but
Right, but
Scotty
I think he's coming
still
alive. I think he's coming alive.
Scotty, yeah, I gotta remember Scotty was a tool for Tom and other
Mm.
quarterbacks and stuff. I was like, Scotty probably,
Mhm.
let him stick around, man. So
Hmm.
I'm liking what we have. So we got to build the future right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this 70-yard field goal, and it just had to be on us too.
Mm.
It was a nice kick. It was a nice kick.
It
Yeah.
was. So that would means when you kick off, all you got to do is gain 10 or 5 yards, and you could just kick a field goal. That's crazy.
I don't
Mm.
think they're gonna
Mm.
be. I mean, unless he's like really, really consistent. I mean, that's gonna be dangerous. But I mean, would you want to keep risking? Because that's a far kick. But he
That's a,
made it.
Yeah.
He made it look like it was easy peasy.
I tried earlier when me and my sister was playing. I was like,
Ain't no way.
hell no. They didn't even come close. And
Mm.
I
Can't even do that in the video game.
centered it perfect, green everywhere, and I was like, damn, it didn't even work. So how in the world did he pull that off? But
Oh.
I don't know, man.
Mm.
I'm not quite sure. But what about the running game? What do y'all feel about like how did our running backs do? In your opinion?
You
Uh,
go first, Cam.
I mean, definitely we could have done better, you know. I mean, our leading rusher only had 31 yards, so
Mm.
definitely could do better. But hey, I mean, most of the time it was our backup line anyway. So, I mean, we're probably gonna get better. Hopefully, we do. Caleb Johnson, hopefully he can step up the next game.
Mhm.
I have no issue with it right now.
Um, it's kind of shaky, honestly, because it's if we have a nice run game, it's gonna open the pass, especially Aaron Rodgers and his play actions. If we don't have a nice run game, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna look as sharp. But I don't know. It just really comes up to the lineman. I feel like the lineman's going to be key to the whole offense. A lot of people are giving attention to Aaron Rodgers, DK Metcalf, a lot of big names on our team, but I'm looking at the lineman. If I'm being honest,
Yeah,
like Aaron Rodgers won't be able to do nothing if he don't got no time. Caleb Johnson, Jalen Warren, our running backs won't have like no holes. If we ain't if we ain't got
right.
no good blocking, like
Exactly.
they're
Exactly.
gonna make the offense as best as they can be. So I mean, I would love to see some more action there. Just push, but I mean, we gonna see throughout the next couple weeks.
So it's gonna be a little skeptical.
Hmm.
I just feel like our what was it? When we went 11-0, 2020, and then our
Hmm.
run game just was like, it was nasty.
Yeah.
I just don't want a situation like that happening to away because I feel like Jalen Warren and Johnson could be a good two-headed monster. They just got to get it together, and then I feel like our line got to block y'all. Come
Hmm.
on, the line is the key.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You might want to think about putting them second string boys up in the,
Giving them an opportunity, huh?
giving them an opportunity, man. Hey, who want it? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be a little risky. I just feel like
Hmm.
maybe we should just like pray for now.
No. Yep. Pray and hope for the best.
Pray for now. I heard Aaron Rodgers say something about the new helmets that he don't like it. It feels like a spaceship in there. What do y'all feel about that?
Uh, the yellow ones.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I love the yellow helmets. If I'm being completely honest.
there's
I
nothing wrong.
actually didn't hear nothing about them, but like, what's new about them? Isn't it like the same helmet, just different design?
That's what I said. I was like, what's he couldn't really, and that's what kind of made me irk at him. Like, well, you couldn't explain what was new about it.
Yeah.
Like the design is new. I don't feel like is it more roomy up there?
Yeah, like a new actual new helmet.
With your big ass head, bro, it's that's why I'm like, what does this mean?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen none of it. Maybe I'll have to look on like the internet after this.
I mean, it, it ain't worth it. I ain't gonna lie to
I mean,
you,
my only
man.
thing is shoot, try a new helmet.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh, see. So what else? What am I thinking about? We talked about Hayward. So do y'all feel if this is not a winning season, could Tomlin be up out of here? Despite him signing a new contract, do y'all feel like he's on the hot seat now?
Yes, I think so.
Hmm.
Man, we need success in the big games, man. Mm.
it's it's kind of hard. I'd say yes, because I mean, even after last year, I was like, gotta go, you gotta
Yeah,
go, you
right,
gotta go, bro.
right.
But when you really look at it, I was talking to my dad like last week or something. I was like, Tommy gets a lot of hate because he keeps going to the playoffs and keeps losing, but like to be as consistent as he is, it's hard to be consistent. Like how he's how the team is, and
Exactly.
even with the people that we've had, like even after the Ben era, people thought we were gonna go,
Yeah,
negative, and we somehow still above 500. Like,
exactly.
how can you do that with a team that isn't even like really competing, but still competing?
Man,
So
I'm telling
that's where I'm like, I gotta give him his props because I feel like he's made things work even with sucky teams and when team like people had counted us out before the season even started.
you.
But when you're talking about being in black and yellow, wearing that Steeler gear,
You're
like
right.
we talking about Super Bowls.
Exactly.
We're talking about, winning.
One of the
And
greatest cultures.
yes, and so when you're falling short, like it's like, come on now, like we got to get back on top. It's just like kind of like the Celtics, like you have one goal, it's championship or nothing.
Championship. Exactly.
So with the Steelers, that's how you got to start thinking about it. It's championship or nothing. And you keep making the playoffs. Well, are we going to keep just making the playoffs or are we going to, get past that first round?
That is
So
true.
I'm like, so it has me thinking like, yeah, I would want to change, but who would come in here and actually take us to that next step? The whole thing is have a plan. If you're gonna kick them out, that's fine. But bring in somebody that's ready to, take us to
Yeah,
the next level.
exactly.
Mm.
Like it better be a Bentley or one of these nice luxury cars if you're talking about getting rid of a good one right here.
Right.
I get it. I mean, I get it, but I'm not really gonna blame Tomlin for all of it because
Right.
we have not these past couple years, especially in the first round, and the past couple years at the end of towards the season, we have not been coming together as a team. Like
Mm-hmm.
especially last year, I thought we had it, but Pickens was hurt,
Oh
and
God.
he was just trying an experiment with Russell and Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this is a little ugly because that Christmas game was diabolical, and we really could have beat the Chiefs as much as they were struggling. We
Yeah,
could have really won
I
against
agree.
them. We could have won against them. So if this fails, who's to blame? If this season is like a flop, who's to blame? Do we blame Rodgers? Do we blame Tomlin? Or do we blame upstairs? Because I'm hearing through the books that Tomlin wasn't even involved in this draft. Because if
Mm-hmm.
you look, he was nowhere near the Hammond pick. He wasn't even in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, so y'all not going to include him on none of this, huh? Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So now that everybody, we got Rodgers here, we got Tomlin saying that our defense can rewrite history, and then we got the owner saying, look, we got to be involved now, which I was screaming like the owners probably do need to get involved because the
Mm-hmm.
Rooney, I'm like, come on, Roonies, what we doing here? Like
Yeah.
y'all is really up like making Pops look bad. Rest in peace to him, but this is not what we do.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if this season is a failure, who's to blame?
Honestly, I feel like it might be Tomlin.
Tom?
Mm.
I don't think you can call it out yet. I think we just gotta see how the season unfolds because I mean, what if the offense has a really, really great year, Aaron Rodgers has a great year, but defense doesn't come along, you
Mm.
know? So I just think you gotta wait to see how it plays out first to answer that question. Shoot.
Y'all know how I am. I played the game. I'm blaming everybody. Because here's the thing. No, like my coach said to me one time, rest in peace to him. We gotta hold each other accountable out there. Coaches, coordinators, uh, even the people writing stats, water boys, keep us hydrated. Y'all, we gotta
Mm.
hold each other accountable, man. Like honestly, for real. Like this is not a one-man band
Mhm.
to where we can depend on this 41-year-old or the coach
Yeah.
or the two running backs or the receivers. It has to be just one. We a team,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna blame all of them, like
Yep.
for real.
That is facts. You win as a team, lose as a team. And
Exactly. What do you say? One band, one sound. So yeah, most
yes,
definitely,
sir.
most definitely. So records. What do y'all feel? What's our record going to
Yeah. I'm still feeling 9 and 8.
be? 9-8.
Mhm.
Above 500 for sure. I mean, shoot, I'll be getting a little delusional sometimes. I'll be like, shoot, we winning every game. I don't see us losing. Don't ask me, but that's for real though. I mean, not even just because I'm a Steeler fan and you know I'm ride or die, but I just have so much faith in this team, man.
Yeah.
But definitely over 500. I don't really know exactly the record wise, but yeah, definitely over 500.
Oh, it's kind of tough to say right now.
Let's look.
The division being so strong, but you got to also remember you got a weak link in the Browns.
Mm.
Bengals is only offensive high powered. They have no defense over there. Then you got one team that's like, all right, don't want to go up there and play, but we have to.
Mm,
Steelers, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say 11 because I honestly see us still in 3 games that we're not really supposed to win, and they count us out on. And only because Mike Tomlin's incredible 18-year run without a losing season, I think that streak will continue.
uh-huh.
And I honestly feel like we can win a playoff game.
You know what game I think is gonna be really like smash mouth football? The Detroit Lions.
Mm.
That's the
Week
game I was talking
16.
about.
Week 16. I know we in
Yeah.
Detroit, but man, just how those
Yeah.
both us and the Lions
Fact.
play.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, I feel like.
I think me and Cam did this show. I feel like we can steal that game because honestly, I feel like Detroit window closed because they lost coordinators who was on the money, just like that.
Hmm.
And I get Campbell, shout out to him. They'll run through a brick wall for him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
without them coordinators, you got new coordinators with new schemes on both offense and defense. And half your team ain't healed up yet.
Mm.
Hmm.
So I feel like maybe Detroit window is closed. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the games I feel like we can steal. No problem. And the way we approach this, our willingness to embrace this win now approach, there's a real chance that everything can go up. But I
Hmm.
am skeptical that it can go nowhere. But I don't see us going under. I don't see us like having 8 or 7 wins. I
Mm.
definitely feel like we could have like 9 or 10 wins.
Yeah, if we go under 500, shoot, then my Tomlin might have to go.
I,
the
yeah,
first
you
first
know
was this
what?
season. Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
that's why I cannot wait to do these weekly shows with y'all.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be cussing. And
Mm.
for my kids' sake, I try to make this show a friendly show.
Yeah, yeah.
But they see how I get down. They know I don't play a lot with Steelers.
Very
I,
passionate.
I've been a fan since '95 when I first seen the Super Bowl with the Cowboys. That's why I hate the Cowboys to this day because they beat us in '95.
Mm.
But I've been a fan of this team since I'm 6 years old, and heartbreaks, but beautiful times.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And the man I say I hated is now on our team. Is now our quarterback
Mm.
who beat us in the Super Bowl.
Man.
So it's like you better get us to where we need to be.
Mm.
So
You owe us.
you owe us. You owe us.
Yeah.
So any thoughts before we close out of here? I appreciate y'all for joining through. I know it was a short one, but I appreciate y'all.
No, yeah.
Mm.
Anything?
No, just excited for the season. Shoot.
Yep.
Yes, let's get it. Steeler Nation, the
Mm.
best
Yes, sir.
nation, the only nation. So like, comment, subscribe, go follow Dev. She got some good content. Oh, shout out to you, man. That interview with old boy. Hey,
Oh, Jamal.
I love that, man. Hey,
Yeah, I got a new one coming soon. Stay
I'm
locked in.
I'm rooting for him, man. That's what's up. Good job. And Cam gonna
Thank
be
you.
we gonna get Cam on too with some basketball. Matter of fact, I'm gonna holler at both of y'all when we get up off here.
All
Mm.
right.
So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned to the Honorable Family.
Yes, sir.
Peace, love, and all that greatness.
Mm.